flying community, welcome back to our countdown to school. Just to dust off those summer brains, we're going to walk you through arrival and dismissal procedures here at Lincoln. Okay, so here we are at our valet area. So valet is used at drop-off and pickup. What you do during drop-off is you'll arrive off of Liberty Lane. You'll make a right hand into the valet line, and we'll have you pull as far forward as possible. Students will be greeted. They'll be able to get out. We ask that they walk on this safe side of the red line, and then they make their way into the cafeteria before school. After school, we have teams of teachers out here. We have lots and lots of shade for our students to sit in. We have them sit by grade level. As we see your car, we're going to ask that you have a sign. We can give it to you either on back to school night, first day of school as you're dropping off. We'll have a sign that says your child's name and their grade level. You'll put that in your dash. That helps us figure out who you are right away. We can call for your child. Again, we'll have you pull up as far as you can. Once you're at a complete stop, we will safely load your child and on the way you go. We do ask that you only turn right out of the valet area. When you turn left, there does become a lot of congestion. So again, drop off and pickup. One more important thing to note: if you are doing pickup, you will make your way down Liberty Lane as close to the curb as possible. At 2:45, when the bell rings, we will usher you in. We do not want anyone parking in this space at drop off or pickup. Kids need to be able to get in and out without you getting out of the car. Just think about that. We're going to ask that you'd make a right-hand turn off of Liberty Lane into that valet type area. You're going to pull up as far as you can go, and then you are going to let your child get out, and then there will be someone there to receive them, whether they go into the cafeteria or we help them get to class. We ask that parents, grandparents, whoever is the driver of the car, you cannot get out of the car. You must remain in the car, so your kids need to be able to get in and out independently. And all the hugs and kisses and all that good stuff needs to happen before you get here so that they can exit quickly and we can get the next person coming through. Your child has either gotten out of the car or gotten back into the car at the end of the day. You'll make your way down to the end of this line where, again, you will turn right only out onto Liberty Lane. This way we don't have a lot of cross traffic, so you're going to need to go right out onto Liberty Lane. Okay, so now let's talk about car rider pickup. We are going to use the same area as drop-off, so over in our old bus loading zone. So you're going to basically, if you get here a little bit early, you're going to have a line that goes along the curb on Liberty Lane, and it's going to wrap around into the neighborhood even. We'll start calling students' names to come to the curb when we know that that's their parent. Okay, so we're going to ask that you pull as far forward as you can. Once your child is there, they'll get in the car, and then you will be ushered to the end of the loading zone where you will make a right out onto Liberty Lane. There will be no left, okay? And again, we ask that you stay in your car. You cannot get out and walk around and look for your child. This is a pull-through type situation only. Okay, so this is, like I said, the exit point of our valet. We do, because we have cars coming out, we have another sidewalk here, families, guardians, that we are not going to have students exit the school from. So we just want you to know, again, in the name of safety, we have spread out our dismissal points so that there's the least amount of congestion as possible. But this area right here, we're going to ask that you guys do not use this area as a walking dismissal. We will not let students come this way. So we ask that you also just hang tight here because we'll be crossing kids. Okay? All right, this is what we affectionately call our walker's gate. Even though there's no longer a gate here, it is right next to where our kinder playground is. Any students that are walking all the way home have an agreed upon rendezvous point where you have said, hey, I'll meet you down the corner or I'll meet you on the street. They're all going to walk through campus. We have exit paths. The teachers will walk them this way. So they're going to walk here, out, and then they'll either go right or left towards the crosswalks or back towards homes this way. But this is only for students who are walking. Parents, again, we ask that you wait here for student safety. You can meet your children in the shade over in front of some of the parking spaces if you'd like. Just wait for them in the grass, and then your students will come with you. If you have young children, like 1st or 2nd grade, unless there is a sibling or an adult here, we will have people holding your children. So you have to let your child's teacher know if it is okay for them to walk with their older sibling, because we just want to make sure that none of our littlest lions make their way out towards the street without somebody there to help them be safe. Okay, parents, kinder parents, how exciting. You have your 5, 4, or maybe 6-year-olds coming back to school or to school for the first time. This gate here, you can see the playground in the background. This is our kinder complex. Most of our kindergarten classrooms are right in this area or right off of this area. That you are the only people who are allowed to exit out or enter through this kinder gate. And so what we ask is that when you arrive in the morning, you make very safe decisions, and when you're pulling up to the curb, you can walk your child over to the gate. You will leave them at the gate because we have paraprofessionals and teachers that are here to help get your child to the right classroom. Okay, first day of school, you will be allowed to walk your children, but only the first day. After that, we're gonna have to have you leave them here, and then you'll the teachers will meet them in the classrooms. They don't have recess in the morning. They go straight into their classroom. There's no way that they'll be misplaced or lost. If there is a sibling that is older, they may also enter and exit through this gate. So you need to make sure that if you have a kinder and they have a sibling, they don't have to go out different gates. The sibling would just come to this area after school or before school, and then they would go to where they need to be, okay? We do ask, again, that you're not double parking. This street has Sunset has a ton of traffic before school, and we want everybody to be safe. That includes you, but especially our little lions. So please make sure that you are not double parking. You're the only people on this side of the school. So if you need to go all the way down towards the end of Sunset where the school is, and then take a few extra moments to walk, we ask that you do that so that everybody is safe. Okay, also important to note, in the event in the morning that you would like your child to have breakfast, or you have an older sibling or whatever, and you want to go through the valet line, you are more than welcome to do that. They will not have to make their way across campus on their own. We have people in the cafeteria that help our kindergarten students get to class. So we hold them all at a table or a holding space until we have enough students, and then we walk them over to class. So again, you can use valet if you choose. Before school, we would just have somebody walk them this way, okay? If your kinder is a bus rider, we will have somebody pick them up and take them to the bus. So rest assured that we make sure that our kindergarten students are well taken care of and supervised by adults at all times. Okay, so our biggest change in an effort to alleviate some of the congestion that we had at the front of the school, we have a new bus loading zone. It is in the back of our campus, off of Sunset Lane. We have a very large yellow curb here. We have bus loading signs going up. And inside, we have tons of shade for when the buses run late. We have the solar panel. We also have some nice walkways that will allow us to have all of our bus routes load and unload here. We will always have several adults supervising, and they should not be walking across campus alone. So we want to assure you that they will always be supervised. There is no way that they will ever be released down Sunset. They will be behind the gates, locked, until the buses arrive. So we have a new bus loading zone. But we just want to say we're so glad to partner with you, and we can't wait to see our little lion.
I know, so excited and looking forward to an awesome school year.
It's gonna be great.
Yes.
It's the way.
The Lincoln way.
That's right. Bye, guys. Bye.